This is the new iPad mini. We have a lot of games to play and a full battery to drain. Let's unplug and start the timer. We'll be starting lightly on the iPad and then we'll be turning to the graphically demanding games later on. I haven't played this game in so long. Playing such games on this size is so awesome. The surrounding sound from the two speakers is so nice. Oh my god. The yard needed a clean, but that will be it for today. Let's jump to Clash Royale. Playing vertically also on the iPad with a pencil, let's say, is really fun. This is so good. Having a big screen. Okay, let's try the new mode. Let's go. Hopefully they don't kick my butt. Alright, we still got it, even in the new mode that I just learned. Let's check on the battery. It's still at 100%, of course. Let's go back to some real gaming. And of course, we'll be going to Genshin Impact. I'll also be trying to connect the controller to it so we can have a mini gaming setup. For now, I'll be holding the iPad like this. Gaming like this on the iPad is, of course, very fun. It's a thin device. It has the A17 Pro chip, which is the same chip as the iPhone 15 Pro. Let's check on the graphics. We want to set them the highest possible and 60 frames per second. It overheated a lot last year. I don't know if that was because of the phone or the chip itself. So we'll be testing that on the iPad. This is 60 frames per second, very smooth. There's one annoying part of holding the iPad like this. We usually turn the devices from this vertical way left, right? Although Apple says that these are stereo speakers on each side, but I can only hear actual volume from the bottom ones. So I don't know what these speakers are doing, but holding the iPad like this doesn't muffle the audio all the way, but it definitely covers it a little bit. So if you want, you can turn it the other way around so you can have more audio from these speakers. Apparently there is a bit of audio from these too. So I think that these are the main speakers, the one that they're next to the volume buttons, and the other two are just secondary speakers. I don't know. The surround sound is very nice. The iPad heat level, bit of heat over here, slightly, just a little bit warm. Let's check on the battery after 50 minutes of playing. It's at 92%. This game definitely eats a lot of battery, but it's running smooth. There's a lot going on right now, from rain to lightning to wind to grass going around by the wind. Impressive. The thin device with the nice grip and the stereo speakers. Not too big, not too small, just the perfect size. Let's try pair it with the controller. We need to go to Bluetooth, press and hold the PlayStation button and the control button so you can go to pairing mode. And we can see on the iPad, here we go. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Imagine having this on an airplane, laying back on your seat and having the iPad mini on the tray because it fits. This is cozy. Of course, connecting it to a controller will drain a little bit more battery, but it's a real life test. I have also the brightness at half, so it's not too bright and not too dark. Man, this game keeps surprising me. Look at the scenery. There's a game that we'll be playing today that is very similar to this. By the way, I'm not sponsored by Genshin Impact whatsoever, and I never thought that I would like such a game. The iPad is still just warm, like slightly warm even. So the problem wasn't with the A17 Pro chip, the problem was with the iPhone itself, the iPhone 15 Pro. It wasn't able to manage heat properly. Okay, let's check out on the battery real quick. It's at 85% after 1 hour and 7 minutes. So let's jump to other games that we have, some of which they called console-like games, and they work with the A17 Pro chip. Wow, the scenery, the Arabic music. First of all, I hate that it's 16:9 and not full screen. Wow, the graphics are amazing. I think this is one of the best games I've ever played on a mobile device. I'm noticing some frame drops and some lags even. I mean, that's not bad for a game on an iPad. Imagine playing this on the iPad Pro M4. It's gonna be much smoother. What do you mean controller disconnected? I did not disconnect the controller. Oh, we do have graphics over here. We have it on medium. Let's go on high. We want the full graphics. Did it just crash? No game I ever played crashed like this. So I don't think it's the iPad, it's the game itself. I think it's too heavy and it's not really that optimized yet. Okay, now we're back to the controller input. There are a lot of things going on. Is it a nice, smooth experience? I wouldn't say so. Oh no. See, it's not the best. It's so laggy. The iPad is definitely hot. Maybe if we put it or we keep it on medium, it's not gonna be as laggy. So after running around the game for a while and crashing a little bit, the iPad now is at 67%. And we only played for almost half an hour or a little bit more. Did it crash again? Keeps crashing. We don't wanna play it anymore. Let's go to 2K24. This looks so good. It looks so high quality. Yes! That's a replay worthy. You know what? I'm done. Let's check on the battery. It's 50% after 2 hours and a half of gaming. I think I took too long with the light games. Now it's only gonna be graphically demanding games. I don't know how this is a graphically demanding game. I've never tried it before. It seems interesting. It's called Isolation. I can play with a controller. It looks like the movie Passenger. What should I do? Where should I go? Door is locked. Nice graphics. Nice sound design. We'll see how this is gonna drain the battery. Is it gonna be a scary game? Is something gonna pop up? Ooh, we need performance. That's a very interesting game, but it's very eerie. I have goosebumps all over my body because of all these sounds that are going out. Let's see its effect on the battery. 46%. In what, like less than 10 minutes? Why am I even playing it? And why am I playing it alone at night? You know what? I don't want to play it. 40%. That was quick. 10%, I think. Just like that. So slightly over 20 minutes. So yes, it's definitely a heavy game. You know what we haven't played yet? Call of Duty. And it's gonna be super fun on the iPad and a big screen with a controller. It's not gonna eat up the battery that much, but hey, we wanna play all games. It recognized that I'm using a controller. Let's get started. Let's check on the graphics real quick. Graphics quality to be max. So good! Oh, I love playing with the controller. The surround sound. The speakers with gaming are really nice. We need to test them further in music and whatnot. 3% in 10 minutes. Not bad. Let's check the Warzone this time. Your device is eligible for Warzone Mobile's peak graphics mode. Now that's what I'm talking about. It's gonna be a super quick download. It's definitely way more graphically intensive than Call of Duty Mobile. It's way nicer also. It feels like a console game. The camera card got full, and unfortunately you weren't able to see that I was number one. But anyways, 22%. I forgot how long I've been playing this game for. Now it's 21%. For the last 20%, we're going back to Genshin Impact to finish it up. We are currently at 3 hours 39 minutes with 21% of battery. Let's finish it up. Actually, this is the longest I've ever played on a mobile device. Maybe because I played a lot of light games. Maybe the actual iPad doesn't draw that much power because of the smaller size, the smaller display, the 60 Hz display also. It's been 3 hours and 40 minutes and the battery is still at 20%. Good morning, look at this. Woohoo! We're speed going through the quests. Woohoo! Let's check on the battery. 14%. And we're almost at 4 hours. We're exactly at 3 hours and 54 minutes. And we still have 14%. Although this iPad is mini in size, but the battery performance is definitely big. The iPad is warm, but not super warm that is hot to the touch. I mean, understandable after 4 hours of gaming with such heavy games also. Low battery, 10%. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You might be saying, well, it's the same as the iPhone 16 Pro. The iPhone 16 Pro was impressive too. Oh. 3%, 4 hours. 20 minutes. Don't think we're gonna be able to finish this mission, but we'll try.
Nice! You breezed through it!
Wait, and just like that, did we just 4 hours and 26 minutes. Almost 4 hours and a half. Wait, it's turning on. What? You want to continue playing? iPad! How could... It's 2%. Wait, what? It's back to 2%. Alright, great. Let's turn it back on. I'm gonna keep playing till it's 0. And it doesn't... It seems like it's not gonna turn on anymore right now. We should pause it here. Now it's dead. All right, 4 hours, 27 minutes. That was funny. That was really funny. I didn't think that it was gonna be this good in terms of gaming, but it was even better than the 15 Pro. It didn't heat up as much. It's warm. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's not overheating. I'll be doing a lot more videos about the iPad mini very soon, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. See you.